Hello everybody, my name is Nathan Sweeney and today I'm going to be giving you a high-level overview of Microsoft Azure Sentinel. Today, organizations are faced with the incredibly difficult task of trying to protect their expanded digital estate from increasing cyber threats. The move to the cloud and a mobile workforce have pushed the border of your estate beyond the boundary of your physical network. Your data and users and systems are everywhere. Meanwhile, the frequency and sophistication of attacks are ever growing. Regardless of the size of your organization or the industry, you are a target. This is a challenge that we all struggle with within IT security, and it's a challenge that Microsoft are uniquely placed to help with. The SecOps mission of protecting organizations' information and assets is becoming increasingly difficult. Attack techniques, frequency and complexity are evolving fast. Security teams are under strain from the expanding breadth of defense technologies, accelerating hybrid cloud adoption and borderless zero-trust networks. The shortage of SecOps talent makes this problem worse. Considering the future needs of SOCs, these are the most prominent pain points. Threats continue to grow in complexity and volume. Attacks are increasingly heterogeneous. A typical attack spans different parts of the enterprise and crosses various resource types. It might start from an IoT device, proceed to an endpoint, spread to a cloud service or to a database, involve multiple user accounts or tenants, and so on. Alert fatigue. SOCs see too many alerts from disconnected products. Enterprise SOCs typically have dozens of security products, each producing a large volume of alerts. In isolation, these products often have high false positive rates and poor response prioritization, resulting in deafening alert noise. Attacks fall through the cracks despite generating alerts. Unfortunately, legacy SIEMs are functioning only as aggregators and don't increase response capabilities. Enterprise SOCs need a way to integrate their security products to reduce the noise, prioritize the alerts, and then enable investigation and hunting across the entire dataset. Next, there's a global shortage of security analysts and experience. The need for skilled security professionals has greatly increased and supply cannot meet current or future demand. A recent report by CSO magazine showed that this global talent shortage will increase to 3.5 million unfilled security jobs by 2021. This has now increased further due to recent times. Investigation is complex and time-consuming. Every second counts when SecOps personnel are handling a threat that might jeopardize their organization. The clock is ticking fast, but investigation requires highly skilled security analysts and can often take days or weeks. Current solutions are not architected for today's demands or tomorrow's. Legacy on-premises SIEMs require powerful hardware and extensive maintenance that make them expensive to operate. Storage and compute needs increase dramatically during an incident, which is difficult for on-prem footprint to accommodate. The move to cloud has enabled a new degree of enterprise scale-out, and with the explosion of cloud-borne data, legacy SIEMs are less and less able to cope with the demand. The cloud can help manage the complexity of the expanding digital estate. It simplifies and makes security easy to manage. Harnessing the power of cloud will set your SecOps teams free of IT work and help them focus on security work with no limits. Next generation of AI and automation in the cloud helps to supercharge your work. It will leverage the large-scale intelligence available in the cloud and make it work for you. That's why Microsoft reimagined the SIEM and SOAR tool to introduce a cloud-native solution called Microsoft Azure Sentinel, providing intelligent security analytics at cloud scale for your entire enterprise. Azure Sentinel makes it easy to collect security data across your entire hybrid organization from devices, users, apps, servers, and any cloud. It uses the power of artificial intelligence to ensure you are identifying real threats quickly and unleashes you from the burden of traditional SIEMs by eliminating the need to spend time on setting up, maintaining, and scaling infrastructure. Since it's built on Azure, it offers limitless cloud scale and speed, scaling automatically to address your needs. Traditional SIEMs have also proven to be expensive to own and operate, often requiring you to commit upfront and incur high cost for infrastructure maintenance and data ingestion. With Azure Sentinel, there will be no upfront costs. You will only pay for what you use. And Microsoft are also offering free 365 activity data import to help you reduce security costs significantly. Microsoft spends over $1 billion every year on research and development to secure organizations and enable digital transformation without compromising productivity. Microsoft tries to keep it simple for customers, knowing there are limited resources and money available. Microsoft do this through operational efficiency, technology, and leveraging partnerships. What makes Microsoft so different to other cloud providers and even security providers is that there are over 3,500 security professionals and intelligence. This is informed by trillions of sources, so Microsoft can help you make smarter decisions and remediate faster. Microsoft provide a truly holistic approach to technology. This helps you protect identities, data, applications, and devices across on-premises, cloud, and mobile end-to-end. This protection is at a global scale with enterprise-class technology. Let's have a quick look as to why Azure. Azure Sentinel is a true software-as-a-service solution for SIEM and SOAR with automatic scalability, no server installation, maintenance, or complex configuration. It lets your SecOps team focus on the most important tasks, defending against threats to your organization. Azure Sentinel is available in the Azure portal and becomes a central place for security and operations, getting a near real-time view of security events and providing tools to investigate and respond to incidents. As an Azure service, you can easily augment security operations with other cloud services in the Azure portal like machine learning, logic apps, and Azure Monitor. Traditional SIEMs have proven to be expensive to own and operate, often requiring you to commit upfront and incur high costs for infrastructure maintenance and data ingestion. With Azure Sentinel, there are no upfront costs. You pay for what you use. Many enterprises are using 365 and are increasingly adopting the advanced security and compliance offerings included in M365. There are many cases where you want to combine security data from users and endpoint applications with information from your infrastructure environment and third-party data to understand a complete attack. It would be ideal if you could do all this within the compliance boundaries of a single cloud provider. You can bring your 365 activity data to Azure Sentinel for free. It takes just a few clicks and you can retain the data within the Microsoft Cloud. Let's now have a quick look at what can actually be integrated into Azure Sentinel. With Sentinel, you can aggregate all security data with built-in connectors, native integration of Microsoft Signals, and support for industry-standard log formats. Microsoft 365 customers can import their 365 activity data for free to gain deeper insights. Microsoft continued to collaborate with many partners in the Microsoft Intelligent Security Association and supports easy connectors and customizable dashboards for popular solutions, including Palo Alto Networks, F5, Symantec, Fortinet, and many others. Azure Sentinel is based on Azure Monitor that uses a proven and scalable log analytics database that ingests more than 10 petabytes every day and provides a very fast query engine that can sort through millions of records in seconds. Sentinel also integrates with Graph Security API to enable customers to import their own threat intelligence feeds. Sentinel is an open and extensible solution. It enables your team to bring your own insights, tailored detections, machine learning models, and threat intelligence to customize analytics for your own environment. For example, if you want to customize and enrich detections more than the built-in ML models, then you can bring your own models to Azure Sentinel using the built-in Azure Machine Learning Service, or use Microsoft Graph API to integrate your existing threat intelligence feeds with Sentinel. Additionally, it enables community-driven approach to share and enhance best practices, threat intelligence, and mitigation. The GitHub community, available through the Azure Sentinel dashboard, can be used to share hunting queries or predefined Jupyter notebooks. Let's take a quick look at how AI is integrated into Sentinel and what it can do regarding threats. Security analysts faced a huge burden of triage as they not only, should I say, have to sift through a sea of alerts, but also correlate alerts from different products manually or using a traditional correlation engine. This is why Azure Sentinel uses state-of-the-art scalable machine learning algorithms to correlate millions of low-fidelity alerts to few high-fidelity security incidents. Azure Sentinel also includes user behavior analytics to help you identify anomalies, compromised identities, and malicious insider actions. Machine learning technologies will help you quickly get value from large amounts of security data you are ingesting and connect the dots for you. For example, a compromised account leading to 365 mailbox exfiltration. It helps reduce noise drastically. We have seen an overall reduction of up to 90% in alert fatigue with early adopters. These machine learning models are built in and give you the benefits of decades of Microsoft security experience and ongoing knowledge from running hundreds of cloud services. You do not need to be a data scientist to run such models. Some SecOps teams may need to customize machine learning based analysis, and they can even bring their own ML models into Azure Sentinel. Graphical and AI-based investigation will reduce the time it takes to understand the full scope of an attack and its impact. You can visualize the attack and take quick actions in the same dashboard. Proactive hunting of suspicious activities is another critical task for the security analysts. Oftentimes, the process by which SecOps collect and analyze the data is a repeatable process, and therefore it can be automated. Today, Azure Sentinel provides two capabilities that enable you to automate your analysis by building hunting queries and Azure notebooks, also known as Jupyter notebooks. Based on the proactive hunting that Microsoft's own incident response and threat analysis teams perform, Microsoft developed a set of queries and Azure notebooks that are available today in Sentinel. This is to help SecOps navigate the most common scenarios. As the threat landscape evolves, so will Microsoft queries and Azure notebooks. Microsoft will provide new queries and Azure notebooks via the Azure Sentinel GitHub community. While AI sharpens your focus on finding problems, once you have solved the problem, you don't want to keep finding the same problems over and over. Rather, you want to automate to address common issues. Azure Sentinel provides built-in automation with predefined or custom playbooks to solve repetitive tasks and to respond to threats quickly. Sentinel will augment existing enterprise defense and investigation tools, including best-of-breed security products, homegrown tools, and other systems like HR management applications and workflow management systems like ServiceNow. And finally, in order to be able to get going with Sentinel, the easiest thing that you can do is to start a Microsoft Azure trial. You could use credits available to you if you're a silver or gold competency, or a Visual Studio account. Open Azure Sentinel in the Azure portal and then connect your data sources. It is as simple as that. There's a URL on the page in front of you as well. There is also what's known as Azure Ninja training available as well. Feel free to Bing it or Google it. And yeah, it's an invaluable resource to learn Azure Sentinel and to get really ingrained in the different ways and methods behind using Sentinel to be able to protect your organization. I just want to end today and say thank you very much for your time. This has been a high-level overview of Azure Sentinel. My name is Nathan Sweeney. I'm a cloud architect here at Ingram Micro. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My email address is on the screen. And if you can't read that, it's nathan.sweeney@ingrammicro.com. Thank you very much for your time today, and we'll see you again.